Alright, little different video here today. I wanted to talk a little bit about these potatoes that I got growing here. So these are called ozette potatoes, which are a variety that are really old in the Pacific Northwest. And I got a little bit of them online, and they've been growing pretty well in this container here. I have a couple smaller ones that aren't doing so well over here. There's just some leftover ones that I had. I was like, I don't have another space for them, so I might as well grow them in whatever I could. But they've been growing pretty well. They still don't have any flowers on them. I'm kind of not expecting there to be any flowers on them, but they've been growing really tall, really strong. I've been told that these are indeterminate varieties, and I've tried, doing my best to research what that means. But some people say that apparently indeterminate potatoes will grow actual potatoes, the food, up the stalk of them, and that you have to constantly hill them up, like add more dirt and soil onto them to keep the potatoes from being exposed to sunlight. But I still have yet to see anything like that happening here. I mean, there was a video I saw, obscure one, where it kind of showed some of these nodes in here, like this right here. Let me show you guys. One of these nodes right here, where the potato will kind of grow out from between the leaf and the stem, kind of like a sucker on a tomato. But that has yet to happen here. So I'm kind of wondering, it's just really hard trying to figure out what that means exactly. And I have noticed, this is probably the strangest part here, is that this guy's coming out of the ground right where the potatoes are. So I'm assuming that it's part of these potatoes, but it's growing unlike any of these other stems that I've seen here before. It's like vining out, like it's trying to find a new spot to set roots or something. So once I pull these guys out of the ground, probably mid-fall, I'll be able to figure out exactly what it is that's really growing here, because I don't want to just rip it out and assume it's a weed. But it's just growing so differently from the rest of these, yet there's some features about it that tell me that it has to be part of the potato. Like up here, the stems on these are almost kind of ribbed. They got ridges growing up the sides of them. And this guy here kind of has the same thing going on a couple of these spots here. There's a little bit of ridging on the sides of the stem. So I'm fairly certain that it's the same plant. But it's just kind of weird that it's growing so differently like that.